You know what? Let's sort this out. What is the greatest video game I've ever played? It's strange because it's not even a game that I've played that much. It's just a game that I played and it changed how I saw video games. And I've said this before, and there's a clip of this already, but it really truly was Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. And the reason it changed how I saw video games was because I knew, after I finished Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, I knew that games were art. I knew that voice acting mattered. I knew that story mattered. I knew there was a good way to do introduction of mechanics. Because you're playing Soul Reaver. Okay? It's so well written. It's so well designed. You're playing Soul Reaver, you get told you can jump, you need to jump to get over this gap. You get told you can fight, you got to fight to get past these vampires. Then you got to jump and fight. Brilliant, okay? Just progression of mechanics. Then you get the ability to phase through walls. Then you go back to where you've been before and phase through a wall. Then you get the ability to do this and go back to where you've been and do this. And it's all about getting the ability to do something and then going back to where you were before and using that ability to advance. It is so good. It is so well paced. I love that. I'd ask for Soul Reaver 2, but it's horrible on PC. Do you know what? Let me show a box that I've got next to my... that I keep here all the time. Soul Reaver 2. PC box. I bought this, probably from like Game, back when Game sold PC games in boxes. And the reason I bought this was because I wanted to play it. And then it turns out it's terrible on PC. It's really hard to run on PC. It's harder to run on PlayStation emulation. But the reason I bought that and I have it next to me is to remind me to play it and to remind me that just because a game comes out on PC doesn't mean it's good. It's very difficult.